Hello students, welcome back to today's explainer session. I'm your educator and today we're going to cover some of the absolutely most important and high-yield current affairs that you need for your upcoming exams. तो अपनी notebooks और pens बिल्कुल ready रखिए क्योंकि आज की क्लास बहुत ही focused और interesting होने वाली है. Let's not waste any time and dive right in.
Okay, so today's syllabus is neatly packed into 4 main modules. We have sports, current affairs, polity and governance, social issues and justice, and finally, everyday science and health. This clear structure is really going to help you with your revision later.
Starting off with module number 1, sports, current affairs. We'll be looking specifically at some major IPL updates and player milestones that examiners love to ask about.
Now look at this number, 15. Rajasthan Royals opener, Vaibhav Sooryavanshi, is literally just 15 years old. And guys, his performance has been mind-blowing. Against Gujarat Titans in the IPL 2026 Qualifier 2, 96 runs banai off just 47 balls. And before that, he smashed 97 against SRH and 93 against LSG. He's gotten out in the 90s 3 times in his last 4 innings. From an exam point of view, his age combined with these consistently high scores is a fact you absolutely need to memorize.
Moving on to tournament dynamics. Do you remember the crazy qualification scenario for Punjab Kings, or PBKS, just before the final league matches? There was this really tight, step-by-step theoretical situation. Basically, Onhe Leviski go Harana Tha or Sathi, it was mandatory that RR loses to MI and KKR loses to DC. If everyone ended up tied at 15 points, the net run rate would be the deciding factor. It's a perfect example of sports probability in action.
लेकिन actual result क्या निकला? Well, Rajasthan Royals totally sealed that final playoff spot by defeating Mumbai Indians by 30 runs at the Wankhede Stadium, which meant PBKS और KKR दोनों officially eliminated हो गए. So the final playoff bracket looked like this. In the eliminator match, RR will face SRH and for qualifier 1, RCB का मुकाबला होगा GT से. Make sure you remember these final playoff brackets.
Wrapping up our sports module with a bit of on-field news. So, SRH beat RCB by 55 runs, but a lot of the focus was on Virat Kohli refusing to shake hands with Travis Head post-match. There was some intense banter going on. Travis Head challenged Kohli to hit big shots and taunted him, saying he'd be out before Head even got a chance to bowl. In return, Kohli mocked Head's impact player role and literally asked him to bowl. Just a classic example of high-stakes sports tension making the headlines.
All right, let's shift gears to module number 2. Polity and governance. We're going to focus on elections, voting rules, and new political parties. You definitely want to pay attention here for your civics sections.
This next update is a brilliant real-world case study on Election Commission rules. TMC candidate Jahangir Khan, who actually called himself Pushpa, withdrew his name just 2 days before the falter repoll voting. Lekin, because the Election Commission's withdrawal deadline had already passed, his name couldn't be removed from the EVM. As a result, all the votes cast for him were considered completely valid. Unhe around 6,000 votes mile. This perfectly illustrates how strict procedural deadlines operate in our democracy.
Next up in politics, political strategist Prashant Kishore's newly formed Jan Swaraj Party is going to contest the Bankipur Assembly bypoll. Ye seat actually BJP ke Nitin Naveen ne vacate ki thi after being elected to the Rajya Sabha. Now Prashant Kishore, whose party didn't win a seat in the 2025 Bihar polls, is claiming that this bypoll is going to be a referendum on the ruling NDA's first year. Now take a look at this quote. Cockroaches and parasites. Pretty intense words, right? These were actually used by the Chief Justice of India, Surya Kant, to describe individuals who enter the legal profession using fake degrees. But the reason we're talking about this is because of what it inspired.
It directly inspired a brand new, completely satirical political outfit. Inspired by the CGI's quote, political communication strategist Abhijit Deepke launched the Cockroach Janta Party. Unka manifesto is pure satire. It says members must be unemployed and lazy and they must know how to rant professionally. But mixed in with the jokes is a very serious taunt. The party proposes a 20-year election ban on defecting MLAs and MPs. It's a fantastic example of how political satire is used to communicate serious societal messages.
We also have a massive diplomatic update for your international relations notes. US President Donald Trump has officially invited PM Narendra Modi to the White House. Ye invitation US Secretary of State Marco Rubio ne PM Modi ko diya during his recent visit to India. And it was confirmed by the US Ambassador to India, Sergio Gore. Definitely a crucial development to track for IR.
Moving right along to module number 3.
social issues and justice. We'll be touching on public health, law, and welfare, all very high-yield topics for your essay writing.
I want you to pay very close attention to this number, 53. It's an incredibly alarming public health statistic. Madhya Pradesh ke Sif 8 district, Siddhi mein, between April 2025 and March 2026, at least 53 pregnant women passed away, either before, during, or right after childbirth. According to this report by the Indian Express, the average age of these women was just 26. Most were first or second-time mothers, and the youngest was only 19 years old. Whenever you are asked about maternal health or healthcare infrastructure gaps, this is the exact data point you should cite.
On a much more positive civic note, let's look at this story from Hyderabad. The Goshamahal police rescued a mentally challenged woman who was wandering without clothes. With the help of local residents, police officials first arranged a sari for her, then quickly investigated and found out she had gone missing from a hospital premises. Kuch hi ghanton mein, they safely reunited her with her son and family. Ye responsive or empathetic law enforcement ka ek bahut hi excellent example hai.
In legal developments, there's a major update in the Twisha Sharma case. Twisha, who passed away at her matrimonial home in Bhopal on May 12th, just had a second autopsy conducted by an AIIMS Delhi team. Ye second postmortem actually Madhya Pradesh High Court ke order par kiya gaya, because her family alleged lapses in the first one. Additionally, her husband, lawyer Samarth Singh, has been arrested. It's an important case highlighting direct judicial intervention in such sensitive matters.
Social issues also encompass the harsh realities of aging and employment. Veteran actress Anita Kanwal, who once worked on 13 shows simultaneously, recently shared the dark side of the entertainment industry. At 72, despite giving auditions, she isn't getting work. She even recalled a time producers made her work while her mother was literally on her deathbed. Her statement, "Why am I even living? I don't deserve the situation I'm in today," really exposes the severe struggles and lack of support faced by aging professionals.
And finally, we've reached our last module, number 4, Everyday Science and Health. Let's cover some fun chemistry and basic nutrition concepts.
Let me start this section by asking you a classic, everyday science question. Sona, yani gold, kabhi rust kyun nahi hota? Seriously, centuries-old gold jewelry still shines perfectly. What's the actual biological or chemical mechanism happening there?
Well, scientists have recently mapped out exactly why this happens. सोने की सरफेस पर जो एटम्स होते हैं वो नेचुरली खुद को एक हाईली प्रोटेक्टिव पैटर्न में रीअरेंज कर लेते हैं and when the surface atoms settle into this specific structure, they drastically suppress any reaction with oxygen. This natural resistance to oxidation is exactly what keeps gold completely untarnished for centuries. Chemistry basics like this are super important for your general science MCQs.
And speaking of everyday science, let's break down the biological benefits of eating mangoes daily. Step 1. Mangoes are packed with amylases, which are enzymes that seriously aid your digestion. Step 2. They are rich in vitamins A and C, जो skin repair में help करते हैं और white blood cells का production बढ़ाकर आपकी immunity boost करते हैं. Step 3. And this is the really interesting one. They contain antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin, which actually protect your eyes from harmful blue light. Linking these specific vitamins to their bodily functions is exactly how you score marks in nutrition questions.
So students, we've covered a lot today, from the complex rules of our elections to the hidden chemistry of gold. But think about it for a second. Whether it's understanding the power of a single vote or the nutritional science of the food we eat, current affairs aren't just there for you to clear an exam. They are the tools you need to become a truly aware citizen. Are you noticing the everyday science and politics happening right in front of you? अगर आपको ये वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो प्लीज़ लाइक, शेयर और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना। सारे PDF